I don't play that shit. G-Unit, do your name.
So,
So,
if
if
you
you
and
and
an
an
AIDS-ridden
AIDS-ridden
woman
woman, yep.
were the
We're the
only
only
two
two
people
people
left on
left
the
on the
planet,
planet.
would you
Would you
still
still
try to
try to
repopulate?
repopulate? Nope.
You
Completely
just
useless.
say
Say
that
that
that's
that's
it?
it. Like, I'd probably, at best case scenario, just finger fuck her a lot. But there ain't no point in neither of us catching a nut. But if she gives birth to a baby, it's gonna have AIDS and it's gonna die.
You wouldn't
You
even
wouldn't even
like
like
try to
try to
hope for
hope for
like the
like the
1 in 1 million
1 in 1 million
chances
chances
that
that
maybe the
maybe the
baby
Nope.
doesn't
baby doesn't
have
have
AIDS.
AIDS. Nope. Literally 1 in 1 million. We can't populate. We can't copulate populating.
Because that's the
That's the
issue, is
issue. Is
that
that
on the
on the
off
off
chance
chance
that
that
you
you
do
do
have a
have a
child,
child,
in a
in a
best
best
case
case
scenario,
scenario,
you
you
have
have
two
two
children,
children,
and they
and
are
they are
a
a
male and a
male and a
female,
female,
and they
and they
too
too
also
also
have to
have to
just
just
fuck
fuck
each
each
other.
other. Because the thing
That
is,
that that that's
that
just
wouldn't
what it
necessarily
is.
be a problem after so long. Like, the first couple kids would be retarded as fuck. But
And the gene
eventually,
pool get diluted eventually.
yo, right. Eventually, the gene pool will dilute enough to where the kids won't come out mongoloids.
Or
Or
Mongoloid will
mongoloid
be
will
the
be the
new
new
standard.
standard. Which
Either
is,
or.
well, that's the thing. Like, it wouldn't be the standard because eventually, by the time you get to third and fourth cousins, y'all are not related. Like, cause that's the thing. Like, the blood will always be there. Cause the only way for that to work is if there were like two sets of people. So
Yeah.
yeah, the only way for it to work is if the grandparents are in like impregnating the grandkids because it's only because that's like best case because that's the only way to like push the gene pool further and further apart is to create like the first set will have to will have to procreate with the newest set to create a gene pool that is the least diluted, and you'd have to like do it as soon as possible. Cause like I'm 30, so let's say like I have the kid by the end of the year, which I'll be 31 by the time the kid's born. I still gotta wait 13 to 12 years and then commit to pedophilia because
Because
cause here's the thing,
this is
like
what this is.
well here's the thing is like we're playing a timeline game,
Yeah.
so I can't wait until she's 18 because then that's 31 plus 18, so I'll be 49. And by the time that kid is born and of age, I'd be like 69 or like, 70. And at that point if my sperm is still working, like it might not be working well enough. So I'm only going to be able to like procreate with my kid. And like, well, best case scenario is jizzing into a lot of different cups and being and just like this is you gotta hold you gotta you gotta freeze this, make it last because you gotta use this to dilute the bloodline. Like that's the only way to make normal people again is you gotta fucking dilute the shit out of this bloodline long after I'm dead. So like the first like
So you
five
keep that
generations.
until they can make babies, and then
Because the thing is, the first, like, okay, so we're 5 generations deep, right?
mhm.
If you have like 7 kids in the fifth generation and they procreate with each other, then you're back to square one. Like,
Yeah.
like third and fourth cousins, you're gonna have to basically, we're gonna have to like start. You're gonna have to get to at least fourth and sixth generation so that 4, 5, and 6 can try to like procreate with each other to create a less more diluted bloodline. Like, that's the only way that's gonna work. And like best case scenario is that you do it when like they hit puberty, like as soon as they start their menstrual cycle. Like you got to start trying then because it's the fastest. Like it's quite because it doesn't mean you have to have sex with them. Like if you're gonna jizz into a cup, like you can just jizz into a cup. Like fuck it, turkey baste the fuck out of them. Turkey baste the fuck out of the uterus.
And this is not us being crude or anything. This is just like talking about the survival of humanity.
Yeah, this is. I mean, I'm doing the math on it. Like I'm doing the math, and like like yeah, I'm just trying to do the math.
So taking AIDS out of the equation at this point, because that's not important.
Says you.
So would you want to try?
What do you mean?
Like, would you want to go through with this? Like, if you
well,
and,
I
like,
wouldn't have to deal with it for. The thing is, like, the kid I raised would be diluted. Like, it'd be a normal fucking kid. That's the thing. Like, me and the woman in question could try to, like, to knock out as many as we could. But the thing is, like, it's still like a 10-month gap. So, like, we'd have to, like, do, like, a kid per year to make sure, like, one, like, she's able to continue, like, just pumping out kids, you know, until she can't, like, until she hits menopause and her uterus stops.
just
Like,
ride the horse till you can't no more?
yeah. So, let's say we have 7 kids. Like, we say we have 7 or 8 kids. Maybe, let's fuck it 10. Nice round number. Like, of those 10, if we fuck around and have all boys, complete waste of time.
Like, yeah, that's what I mean, though. Like, you have the choice to just say
to not just like yeah, like it just be done. But I think best case scenario is one of them fucks their mom and they can try for that girl, and then that kid's gonna come out fucked up a little bit. We have like with only these people alive, we have to repopulate the planet. You're not thinking that through.
Because I mean, when you get down to it, like it's a messy process, and I mean, no matter how you slice it, incest is going to come into play, and that's just how it's going to happen.
Incest and pedophilia. Well, it doesn't have to be pedophilia, but if you're gonna knock somebody up, yeah, you might as well enjoy it.
Okay.
What? I mean, if I gotta, if I'm gonna have to bust a nut anyway, shit.
Oh, God. So please, oh please, RSVP, won't you be our guest?
No, I'm good. Be our guest, put our pennies to the test. See this sweater, there's no better than authentic Irish setter. See this hat, 'twas my cat, evening wear, vampire bat. These white slippers are albino, African, endangered rhino, grizzly bear underwear. Turtle's neck, I got my share. But a greyhound tuxedo would be best.
I love that you just transitioned into that, like, it seemed almost like it was involuntary, you just couldn't help but do it.
I don't know, be our guest. If that helps explain.
But you know, be our best at that.
Yeah, so I know that shit. I know that. That's a good fucking song.
I'll never forget Grizzly Bear underwear.
Mostly because he did a little jukey juke when he did it. He was in his grizzly bear panty drawers, and he kind of thrusted his old His
Which I'd
old
like to say, like, the fact that he took a grizzly bear, a whole ass grizzly bear,
to make a
to
pair of
make one pair
drawers.
of underwear.
It doesn't. That's rich. That is. That is.
Like, I
Unforeseen.
don't give a fuck what I waste.
Yeah, that is. That's rich to like degree to the degree of like I shouldn't have money
Because I don't know what I'm
because
doing
I
with it.
don't know what to do with it. Like
Grizzly
they're
bear.
underwear. Uh, I'm getting ready for bed.
I thought you've already been ready for bed.
Uh, I've been ready to be in bed, but I was not ready to lay down and go to sleep. I am in the final stages of getting ready to lay down and go to sleep. So it's like 3 in the morning, I think. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's almost 4 for me.
For you, what does that have to do with me? Like
It's 4 o'clock.
I seriously expected it to be almost 4, like almost 4 o'clock, and it's not. I'm just that used to going to bed earlier. Well, good night, guys. Have the sex I wish I couldn't have.